Hello everyone, this is Unreal Noob and today I'll be showing you how to make a portal system using SceneCapture. So it's a dynamic portal. As you can see what's going on the other end. If a player is standing on the other side, then you will be able to see him walking, running, or whatever he's doing. Yeah, it's a dynamic portal, and also I'll be showing you how to make a minimap using scene capture, so it just shows everything within your mm, radius, whatever's going on in real time. I have kept it on a switch on and off because I don't want it to you don't want it to keep it switched on forever. It will use a lot of processing power if it's running on event tick. um Okay guys, so that being said, let us get started. I'll minimize this one and start launch a new project. Games, third person template. I'll call it scene capture. First we will place the door. Yeah, there goes the door frame, the plane, and the box trigger. I'll just select these all together, Control G to group them, and Shift Alt and left mouse to copy them and bring it up over here. I'll rotate this one. Yeah, there it is. I'll just Shift G to ungroup because we'll need to select one of them at a time. Then you need to search for the SceneCapture2D. Place one over here and place another one over there. And there we go. And yeah, the last thing would be to have a cube. You'll understand why I'm using this cube over here. I'll search for collision, make sure it has no collision, and hidden in game is set to true. I'm Alt Shift and to copy it over here, and I'll bring it over there. Yeah, looks good enough. Once this is set, I'll click on the scene capture camera, come to texture target and canvas render target. I'll name it door 1. I'll open it up and do a 1980 by 1080, 1920 by 1080. I will create a material of it. It's a linear color. Sometimes it might just be in color and it will throw an error, so just choose a linear color if it does that. I'll do the same thing with this one. Select this one, go to texture target under scene capture, canvas render target, call it door 2. I'll save it. Open it up, 1920 by 1080. Save. Same thing. Create material. Open it up. Emissive color. Make sure it's linear color. Now yeah, I'll put in door 1 over here. Yeah. Door 2. Make sure they are, make sure you rotate them, otherwise yeah. Okay, everything's set. Now to set up the trigger box. Oh, we need to open up the level blueprint. From the begin play, the first thing I will do is get player character, promote this to a variable, call it character reference, so I don't have to cast every time. Now on yeah, now make sure you have selected the trigger box, one of the trigger boxes. On actor begin overlap, this one should pop up. Make sure it is the player character that's colliding, and if it is, then get the capsule component all the way to the bottom, and then move component to get the actor rotation, set it in over there, and remember this, you just click on it, come over here, create a reference to cube 2, get actor location and put it in over here. So what it will do is, if you play, move in, yeah, that you need to put it over here to 0, and yeah, yeah, there we go. So let's do the same thing with this one as well. Select on this trigger box, do the same thing on actor begin play, on actor begin overlap, sorry, and you can copy this one and paste it over here. Also make sure that this time around you click on this cube and create a reference from this one, and now yeah, see, the portal is complete. Also for render targets to work, it has to be within a single map. You cannot have it on two different maps of this kind of portals, otherwise it will break up, because it needs to load the other map before it knows what there is in front of it, in front of that scene capture camera. So always make sure that you are using this within the same level and not in between two levels, otherwise it might break. uh, Not might, it will break. Yeah, it is personally tested. So the next thing would be open up the third person character. Before that, go to project settings, input, uh, open close minimap. I'll keep it to E. Yeah, before that we need to drag and drop another scene capture. I'll rotate it to -19. Same thing, canvas render, call it player capture. Same thing, 1920 by 1080. Create a material out of it. Also this one will be in the UI, so we need to change it from surface to user interface, and we also want it to be masked because we want to add a sphere mask. We want a texture coordinate, and the other one would be, yeah, this is constant to vector. I will just use 0.5.5. This, and yeah, this one would be 0.5. Yeah, there we go. So now it's a sphere like we wanted, and yeah, let's set up the widget now. We'll create a widget blueprint, call it UI underscore mini map. Open it up, drag and drop an image to the side on the corner, and in the brush, sorry about that, in the brush image over here, we called it player capture matte. Yeah, and just size to the content you want it to be. I think this would be enough for me, so I'll just place it over here and close this one out. Then I'll go to the third person character. In begin play, we will create the widget and promote it to a variable, call it UI map reference. It will be our UI minimap. Call in the open close minimap, and we'll make a boolean and call it b is map open, branch it off. Yeah, so if it is open, we want to close it, and if it is closed, we want to open it. And when we are closing it, we want to remove it from the parent, and the other way around would be add to viewport. So let's see how that works. Yeah, looks good, but we want it to follow the player. So for that, we should open the level blueprint, and in the level blueprint on event tick, we will check if map is open. If it is open, um, we will go back, click on the SceneCapture2D, get back to the level blueprint and get a reference of it, and over there we will set the world location of the capture component 2D. With the character, the X and Y should be the same, the Z should be, it depends on how much you want it to be. I will keep it to 2000. So yeah, now it's following the player, and you can, yeah, now it looks good. And yeah, if I go through the portal, it comes back to on the player as well. So it's always 2000 at a distance, and the portal works as well. So if you guys like my video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, because that helps me a lot, and it will also help me to make more videos like this in the future. Thank you guys, that will be all for today. See you in the next one.